So, guys, it is official. The meltdown will never stop.
To this now, the SACP General Secretary Solly Mapaila has once again lamented the ANC's decision to invite the Democratic Alliance to be part of the Government of National Unity. He says that the party should have first consulted with the tripartite alliance partners before agreeing to the current agreement. Newsroom Africa's Mwele Masilela has the details.
This year's SACP Red October rally centered around addressing the high cost of living in South Africa. The party's general secretary says government needs to implement programs that will create jobs, fight hunger, and ensure that land is returned to its rightful owners. He took a swipe at the ANC leadership for deciding to invite the DA to be part of the Government of National Unity.
Who then decides to take our government or our movement after coming from the elections to hand it over, almost literally, to a party with only 20%? The DA. Inkinga ilapho. Let me put it proper in English. That is where the problem is. We have with the DA a party of monopoly capital, a party of our erstwhile oppressors. If you want to know, we can give you history of where they come from, these DA people.
It looks like it's going to take a long time for Solly Mapaila to understand that the SACP, as the alliance partner of the ANC, cannot dictate the direction of the country. The SACP, it is just an alliance partner of the ANC that has been benefiting from the ANC governance in the past 30 years. But that doesn't mean that the SACP can now dictate how this country should be governed. The SACP was not on the ballot. Not a single person voted for the SACP. And I don't know if Solly Mapaila or the leadership of the SACP understands that one of the things that South Africans hate is having unelected bureaucrats telling them how their lives should be governed. We, as the people of this country, one of the things that we hate is to have the people that we didn't vote for telling us how our lives should be governed. If you want to have a say, maybe it's high time that Solly Mapaila tells his people that, guys, we need to pull out of that alliance partner with the African National Congress. And this is a conversation that Solly Mapaila and the leadership of the SACP have been avoiding for the longest time. People said, okay, Solly Mapaila, we understand that you are furious about the decisions that have been made by the ANC. We understand that you are accusing the ANC of taking a sellout position simply by working with the Democratic Alliance. Why don't you tell your friends in the Government of National Unity and say, Blade, get the hell out of this Government of National Unity so that you people can mobilize and campaign for yourselves? Why can't SACP campaign for themselves? If these people believe that the ANC is not working for the people of this country, if SACP believes that the ANC of today no longer has black people's best interest at heart, why don't these people go out and campaign for themselves? And we know that the SACP only enjoys and benefit from being close to the ANC. There is no way that these people are going to go out and campaign for themselves. So what is it exactly that Solly Mapaila is trying to achieve by doing all of this? What is it exactly that he's trying to achieve? And you listen to Solly Mapaila, he says that the ANC went to the elections and came back and handed over the governance to the Democratic Alliance. To me, it sounds like someone who really does not respect our constitution. The only reason why the ANC today is working with the Democratic Alliance is because the ANC has lost the elections. If the ANC has won the elections with a majority, there is no way that the ANC was going to work with the Democratic Alliance in the governance. The only reason why you see the DA there in the Government of National Unity is because the ANC has lost the elections. But Solly Mapaila wants to pretend like the ANC has won the elections. He wants the ANC to carry on as if they have won the elections. And to me, it sounds like someone who really does not respect our constitution. And how long is Solomon Paila going to tell the people about how bad the DA is? You listen to Solomon Paila speaking about the DA. No. The Democratic Alliance, it is a political party that does not have black people's best interest at heart. The Democratic Alliance, it is the political party that is going to destroy black people's lives. But if we are being honest, black people's lives in this country have already been destroyed, and they have been destroyed by the ANC. What is it that the DA can do that the ANC has not done already? What is it that the DA can do that the ANC has not done already? You look at young people, we have 60% of young people that are sitting at home. Most of them, they have the qualifications, they are sitting at home under the ANC. You have the highest unemployment rate in the world under the ANC. You look at our infrastructure, potholes are killing the people under the ANC. 30 years into democracy, children are still dying in the pit toilets under the ANC. You look at crime rates and you look at how the illegal immigrants are doing everything this please in this country under the ANC. Over 80 people are murdered in this country every day under the ANC. So what is it exactly that the DA can do that the ANC has not done already? What is it that the DA can do that the ANC has not done already? Because when you listen to Solomon Paila makes it look like, working with the DA, this is the worst decision ever. Our people are never going to be liberated. But truth of the matter is that the ANC has been there for the 30 years. And did the SACP hold the ANC accountable one time? Did Solomon Paila go on a media tour to tell the people of this country that he doesn't appreciate how the ANC has been governing the country? Solomon Paila has not done that. The only time Solomon Paila has come out to make noise about his grievances, it is right now that the ANC is working with the Democratic Alliance. Truth of the matter is that the same SACP, they failed to hold the ANC accountable. Everything started well. Okay, President Mandela, okay, Thabo Mbeki, okay, things were looking up, economy growing. Before you even know it, the ANC has turned into a political party that South Africans cannot even recognize anymore. The people that are leading the ANC are people that South Africans do not even trust. The ANC, it is now an arrogant political party that has arrogant ministers. The ANC now, it is a political party that is slow to deal with corruption. The ANC, it is a political party that now appoints incompetent people. And the SACP failed to hold the ANC accountable. They have failed to hold the ANC accountable. So now they are coming out to say, no, working with the Democratic Alliance, it is the worst thing that the ANC can do. What about how the ANC has been governing the country for the past 20 years? How about that? How about that? The SACP has failed to hold the ANC accountable. They have failed to hold the ANC accountable. Now you have the General Secretary of the SACP, Solomon Paila, on stage screaming about the Democratic Alliance and how working with the Democratic Alliance, it is the decision that actually keeps him awake. How working with the Democratic Alliance, it is the worst decision ever, because the Democratic Alliance does not have black people's best interest at heart. You look at how the ANC has been governing the country. Do you think that the ANC has black people's best interest at heart? Do you think that the ANC has black people's best interest at heart? Man, you know what is nice about the ANC is that it is there. Everything that you want to know about the ANC is out there. Everything, it is out there. Did Solomon Paila go on a media tour to complain about how the ANC has been governing the country? Did Solomon Paila go out to campaign on a media tour to talk about the ANC and to actually try to pressure the ANC into dealing with corruption? Did Solomon Paila go into a media tour to pressure the ANC to deal with crime? Did Solomon Paila go on a media tour to actually speak out about the fact that 60% of young people who tried to open their businesses in this country, their businesses ended up failing because of ANC load shedding? Did Solomon Paila go on a media tour to say any of that? So why is Solomon Paila on a media tour today to talk about the ANC working with the Democratic Alliance, as if working with the DA, it is the worst thing that the ANC can do to the people of this country? Look at how the people of this country are living and tell me if you think that the ANC has black people's best interest at heart. Man, I'm so sick and tired of these people, man. I'm so sick and tired of these people. Every week they are out there gaslighting South Africans. They are just gaslighting us at this point. They are just gaslighting us at this point. Solomon Paila won't even tell Bladin Zimande to get the hell out of the government of national unity, because this is a sell-out government of national unity. Solomon Paila won't say anything about the members of the SACP that are in the GNU. He won't even say a word about those people and encouraging them to leave the GNU so that SACP can go out and campaign for themselves. No, he hasn't done that. He hasn't done that. But he wants us to believe that, nah, I'm really acting against the ANC. If you really want to act against the ANC, then tell SACP to pull out of the alliance partner with the ANC. Tell SACP guys that, guys, now it is enough. Let's get the hell out. We can no longer afford being with the ANC. We can no longer afford to be with the ANC. These people are sellouts. What they are doing right now, they are selling out black people. And SACP cannot be part of that. They won't do that. They won't do that. So why is this guy on a media tour to talk about this? Like, to me, it doesn't make sense. I don't want to lie. It doesn't make any sense.
A sentiment shared by the provincial leadership of the SACP.
In South Africa, we're struggling for more than 350 years. We still want our properties that were stolen by DA and their friends. So we can't sleep in one bed with the chief enemy of the revolution. DA is representing monopoly capital.
And the SACP represents the communist. When you are talking about the millionaires, these are like the SACP. It is now the South African Capitalist Party. It is not the South African Communist Party. They don't practice this communism that they always talk about. These people are pure capitalists. These people are pure capitalists. They are pure capitalists. And they are gaslighting people about the 300 years of slavery. Tell South Africans about the past 30 years. Tell South Africans about the past 30 years. Tell us how many people's lives have been destroyed in the past 30 years. Tell us about that. What did you do about it? Because you are an alliance partner of the political party that has been governing the country for the past 30 years. What have you done to actually hold the ANC accountable and make it a point that the ANC understands that you are in power, you are going to work for these people that have been marginalized? Did these people ever do that? No, they never did any of that. They never did any of that. Now they are telling people about the 300 years of slavery. 300 years of slavery. Tell people about the 30 years of the ANC. Tell people about 30 years of ANC.
So we don't support government of national unity, and it's not Comrade Soli who's saying the party is not supporting GNU. It's the South African Communist Party, including Mpumalanga province.
They don't support the GNU, but they will never pull out of the alliance partnership with the ANC. Like, that alone should tell you everything that you need to know about the SACP and how unserious these people are. It should tell you everything that you need to know about these people. It should tell you everything that you need to know about these people, man. I don't know, man. The people that still align themselves with these people, they are doing nothing but wasting their time. They are doing nothing but wasting their time. So, guys, man, please tell me what you think on the comment section. Don't forget to hit that like button, and the most important part, subscribe. My name is Thomas Mabaso. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.